Hey girly girls, and welcome back to Tailor Made Beauty Room. Today's video is going to be a what's in my bag video, and specifically a what's in my small bag video. I'll be showing ways for you to optimize the space in our really cute yet petite and sometimes impractical cute little bags. So let's roll right in. Okay, so I did mention in my previous video that us ladies like to pack everything but the kitchen sink when we're going away. But sometimes we're actually the same even when we go for a night out with the ladies. It's absolutely crazy the things that some of my friends in particular anyway have put in their bags for an evening out. Unbelievable. But yeah, usually when you're going out and you take a cute purse out with you, it's usually like this. It's usually very cute, very small. It isn't very practical to, put all the things that you'd really want. So, you've got to pack your bag quite smartly. So I've put a few items in my bags. I've put various items in different bags just to give you a few different options and a few ideas. So yeah, let's take a look inside. So this bag is so cute. Look at this. You just turn that there. Lift that up. Look how cute this bag is. I actually got this bag from Amazon. So let's take a look inside. So the first item that I have inside this bag is a card holder, because I feel that if you're going to go on a night out, there's absolutely no need to take a huge purse out with you when a card holder will do. In fact, there's a card already in it. This bag is actually fortunate enough though actually to have a card holder space in the back. Can you see that pocket there? So that's quite useful. So you wouldn't necessarily need to take a card holder out if you wanted to, but if you did, this is ideal because you can see it's very thin. It's a little bit bigger than a card itself. What else do we have in there? Of course, we have my obligatory makeup brush. It is fantastic because you will never dirty the interior of your bag with this. It's a retractable brush, and yeah, it's amazing. I have a highlighter in here. Again, as you can see, it is very slimline, so that would pretty much do you for the evening, I feel. And next I have a lipstick. Now this lipstick, it's a Dior lipstick, really cute, but this is actually a mini lipstick. So let me show you the comparison to this and a normal full size Dior lipstick. So let's just move that over there. So here's the Dior that I would suggest you take out. And here's the normal size Dior. Now, the difference isn't a huge amount, but I think that's something that you really need to consider when you're going out. If your bag is really small, and this bag is really quite small, particularly when you imagine it when it's closed up, that could come in very handy. Okay, so I also have a hair tie here. Okay, so this hair tie, as you can see, it's actually missing an element. It's actually missing a hairbrush. Now I have a foldable hairbrush, which has all of a sudden miraculously vanished. I suspect that my daughter has actually taken it out with her to college. So yeah, that's really something that's really handy to have. A hairbrush and a bobble. Well, we call it bobble here. I guess you guys in the States side would call it hair ties. Yeah, very handy indeed. Over here, another thing. Oops, yes, I'm speaking to you girls. Do not judge me. It is handy to take a condom out with you when you're going out. Who knows what could happen? So it's better to be safe than sorry. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. So please don't judge. And the last item in this particular bag is this is actually a perfume that I received as a freebie from Flower Nose. Now, as you can see, it's very small. Fits very nicely. I would suggest if you're taking perfume out with you, honestly, I would suggest nothing bigger than this, because you really don't need anything bigger than this. Now, I've got another option here that I'm going to show you. Over here, you can see, here I have a full-size Champagne Toast Bath and Body Works, and you can see I have a really little one. Now, this little one I actually keep in my car. Could I fit it in a handbag? Yes, I perhaps could. But again, like I said, would you rather have that in your handbag or this. Personally, I would take this option because that leaves more room for you to put more makeup in your handbag if you so choose to. Okay, so before I go on to the next handbag, because I've just been speaking about perfumes, I've got a little story about this perfume here. As you can see, it's a Dolce & Gabbana, the One perfume. It is a beautiful scent. I've actually reviewed it in a previous perfume video. I'll link it somewhere within this video. But I am not kidding. This is what I mean about us girls not packing correctly. I actually have a friend who actually brought this out with her on an evening out, and I'm not kidding. So there was one evening we'd gone out, we'd all had a few drinks, was in a really good mood, and I noticed that my girlfriend had a really nice handbag on her. So I was like, oh, let me take some photographs with that purse, hand it over. So she handed it over to me, and I'm like taking a few pictures, and I'm like, wait a minute, why does your bag feel so heavy? And she said, oh, it's perhaps my perfume. So I opened the bag up, and this is what was in it. Now, ladies, take a look at this. I think you can tell just by looking at this that this is heavy. You don't need to feel the weight of it. I think you can just tell by the look of it. Girls, come on now. It's unacceptable to be walking around with something that large in your handbag. Look at the sharp corners of that perfume, and that's going to be damaging the interior of your bag. No, this is a big no for me. You cannot have a perfume like this. You need to pick up one of the little ones that I showed you before. So let's take a look inside this bag now. Look how beautiful she is. So cute. Brought this little beauty from Amazon. So in here I have Makeup Blur here. This is really nice, compact, because it has a mirror in it also. So let me see if I can open that up for you. There we go. And as you can see, there's a mirror. So it's a 2-in-1, so it's makeup and it's also a mirror. So it's a very good idea to have something like that with you. Again, this has an interior pocket, so you perhaps wouldn't necessarily need this card holder, but if you so wanted to take one, why not? Let's see what else is in there. Okay, so I have another lipstick. This is a really cute Beauty Bakery one. I'm actually going to put this next to a full-size lipstick. So take a look at these. I've got a Max Factor lipstick here, and I have a YSL lipstick. And look at this little. You do not need to take big lipsticks out. Yes, these are beautiful lipsticks, and if you want to take a big lipstick out, it's totally up to you. But me, space is really important for me. So I would probably just stick to this small Beauty Bakery lipstick. Okay, so ladies, I don't want to be judged for this item, but take a look at that. We all know what it is. It is a bottle opener. Now, you know yourselves, when you go to meet your friends and you decide that you want to have a few sneaky drinks before you go into a club or wherever it is that you're going, it is really handy to have this. This is an absolute lifesaver. Last summer, I recall being in a park with a few of my friends. We'd gone for a meal. We didn't want the festivities to end, so we went to a local park and we decided to buy a few bottles of Desperado. And of course, as we all sat down to open them, not one of us had a bottle opener. Now, I'm not suggesting you take this to a really nice place where you're going, because obviously if you're going somewhere really nice, you're probably going to be sipping on champagne or cocktails or something equally as bougie. But yeah, I find that this is quite handy. Got anything else in? Oh, I have one more item in there. So ladies, real talk now, you absolutely have to take something like this out with you. Even if you are not menstruating, you don't need to be on your period to take this out with you. It's just handy to have, because you never know. A period could come on suddenly, or one of your friends could actually need to borrow a tampon. So for me, it doesn't take up a lot of space in your bag. Why not take it out? Better to be safe than sorry. And I'm really pleased that I've remembered this, because I'm going to show you what is not acceptable. Ladies, come on now. Come on now. It's absolutely unnecessary to take something as big and bulky as this. It's like a young lady's version of Huggies. There's absolutely no reason. Yes, it is ultra. Yes, it is thin. But just remember, when you're out and about, going in and out of your bag, you don't really want that popping out. This is a hell of a lot more discreet, and I just don't think that's necessary. Obviously, it's up to personal taste if you would like to take this out with you, but it's not very aesthetically pleasing. And you know, you can get even cuter ones than these. I've got some really, really small ones, but yeah, girls, come on now, we've got to do better. We absolutely have to do better. And speaking of doing better, this is my next pet peeve. Girls, come on now, what the hell is this? What is this when you're going out? What's with all the keys? Girls, you are not janitors. You are not caretakers. There's absolutely no reason why you would need all of these keys. Yes, you've got a cute charm on there. Fantastic. Yes, you've got another cute charm here. Why on earth? What would possess you to carry all of this out with you? Come on now, girls. Come on. Do better. Do better. If you're going out and somebody is in your home, they can let you in when you come back. Or alternatively, take one key. That is so unnecessary. Okay, so I have one more bag. Let's take a look at this. So obviously I have a phone in there. Can I just say, by the way, that this iPhone does actually fit into all of the bags, in addition to all of the other items that are in those bags also. I have another card holder because this bag doesn't actually, it's a little bit dirty. This bag doesn't actually have like a pocket inside it. I did actually think about taking one of these two Victoria's Secret purses, but you know, because when you look at the width of them, they were a little bit on the thick side, so I thought that this one would be more appropriate because it is a really, really small bag. So let's see what else is in there. Oh yes, so here we have a nice little bronzer. It's the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. It's very nice. It has a mirror inside it as well, so again, another 2 for 1. You get a mirror and you also get a powder, so you've got makeup and a mirror to check up on how you look. And I believe I've got one more. Oh no, I've got 2 more items in here. Okay, so I have another Beauty Bakery lipstick, which is really, really small. And I also have a packet of extra bubblegum flavoured chewing gum. Now, it's really handy to have gum when you go out, particularly if you've been drinking, because although when you're drinking and you're in a good mood, having a laugh with your friends, you can actually forget how much you smell of alcohol. So it is quite nice to freshen up. So yeah, I definitely recommend taking that in my bag. I've not gone too overboard with the makeup in my bag because I do feel that there are makeup products out there that you can put on, which means that you don't need to take makeup out with you. For example, if you wear waterproof mascara, or if you try any of the Kylie lip kits, I'm telling you now, even nuclear fallout will not remove that makeup during the process of the night. So you don't need to take mascara out with you. You don't necessarily even need to take lipsticks out with you if you pick the right ones, like lip stains, so that when you're drinking, it's not transferring over to your glasses. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, one more thing that I think is a really, really handy thing to take with you on a night out is a portable charger. I'll put a picture up here somewhere, because honestly, they are so handy when you're out, your battery runs low. There'll be nothing worse. You go out, you meet a really, really cute guy, and then you go home, the guy's ringing you to make sure you got home safely, and what does he get? Silence, radio silence. He'll think he's been ghosted or something. Ladies, you don't want to fall short on an evening out, so make sure you take a portable charger with you to keep your phone charged up. Okay, so here are a few items that I actually forgot to mention earlier, but I think that if you are taking a very nice yet petite bag out with you, I think that these are a few essentials that you really do need to put in your bag. So over here I have a couple of eyelash glues and a nail glue as well. Now all of them are very, very small and can fit very nicely in your bag. I've actually left a bag here so you can sort of like see the size difference and imagine how little space these items will actually take up in your bag. And obviously I'm not suggesting that you use all of these items at the same time. Like I said before, I've put some of these items together just so you can see a size comparison. Now the Duo eyelash glue at the bottom, this is it is a small eyelash glue, but it is pretty big in comparison to the one at the top. As you can see, the one at the top is tiny. Now me personally, I wear eyelashes every single day, and I always do have a little tube of the one at the top. It's really good. I actually think it's better quality glue than the bigger one. I don't know what it is, but my lashes really just do not budge when I use this smaller one, so there's a really good recommend there for you. And now onto the lip glosses. As you can see, I have a variety of lip glosses here. Now lip glosses do usually tend to be quite slimline, but not all of them are. For example, the Jeffree Star ones here, I think they're actually quite bulky. So on a night out, if I was taking a small bag like this, I perhaps wouldn't take this lip gloss. I'd perhaps take this lip gloss if I was taking out my Chanel bag or my Chanel jumbo bag. Likewise, the Too Faced one is sort of like, I'd class it as a medium-sized lip gloss. It is very nice. It doesn't take up a huge amount of space. And then you've got the Kylie one that is slightly smaller. Now these Stila lip glosses, for me on a night out with a small petite bag, are the best options. These are the ones that I would go for because they are tiny. They pack a punch, lots of beautiful colours. For me, if you're going on a night out and you want to take a lip gloss with you and a lipstick, these are the lip glosses that I would choose because they are so petite. I don't have any other lip glosses as small as this, but yeah, there are my recommendations. Oh, by the way, ladies, if for whatever reason, and please, there are no judgments here from me, but if by any reason you don't happen to make it home and you end up crashing somewhere else, this could come in handy. This is the Avene cream. It is a cleansing milk, so basically you're perhaps not going to have your makeup wipes with you because you wouldn't have been planning on staying out all night, I'm assuming. But this is a cleansing milk, so if you do need to remove makeup because you don't actually make it home, this is the product for you. Right next to that product is a hand and nail cream, which I think is absolutely fantastic to take out on a night out, because you know yourself, ladies, when you've been out, you go to the bathroom, you wash your hands, you rinse your hands, you dry your hands, and then you walk out of that bathroom with your hands feeling exceptionally dry. You don't need to feel that way anymore. Just take out a little tube of this and pop it into your little bag. And yeah, those are my tips of what to do and how to optimize the space in your small bags. Please put in the description, give me some, in fact, you know what, give me some of your funny stories when you've had nights out with your friends and the things that they've carried out in their little handbags. I'd really love to see that in the comments below. But for now, ta-ta for now.